friends, my name is Kristen and this is the first yoga video on this channel. I am so glad to be here with you all today. If you've got a body, you are welcome here. So this practice is called Genesis Yoga, and Genesis means the origin or mode of formation of something, and that excites me and interests me on so many levels, but particularly in this idea of rebirth and reformation of ourselves and getting to know ourselves better, getting to understand who we are and getting in touch with ourselves more. So if you're interested in any of that, make your way onto the mat and let's explore together. Today, we're going to get started in a child's pose in the middle of your mat. So just gently making your way on down. Toes together, knees splayed out, giving your belly a lot of room to breathe here, and just slowly pawing your hands forward. Taking a deep breath. Perhaps allowing your forehead to come to your mat. Really taking this as an opportunity to let go of the day thus far and come into the present moment and center yourself. This idea of Genesis or birth or the mode of formation of something, I think we can take to this practice here today by beginning with our breath. Truly the foundational element of our yoga practice. And as we begin to move, coming into puppy pose, bringing your knees underneath your hips and allowing your chest to go forward and out. Perhaps bringing your chin or your forehead to the mat. We continue to deepen our breath in a way that reminds us of our origins. Beautiful work. Awesome. From here, let's just slowly, gently, sort of as if we're a cat, placing our hands underneath our shoulders, coming into a cat-cow here. Cow, really dropping the belly towards the earth, and then rounding the spine, starting from the lower back. Beautiful. Really breathing into the parts of your body that haven't gotten much attention or love today. Great, and maybe taking it off the rails a little bit and finding your own expression. And when you're ready, we are coming into bear, clawing those fingers, bringing those knees off the ground. Should be about an inch or so off the ground. And really breathing deep into your belly here, allowing yourself to push against the earth in a way that makes you feel mighty. Perhaps you say, I am mighty. As you create this tension between yourself and gravity. Giving yourself an extra second to breathe here before we bring it up into downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Maybe crawling your hands a bit more towards the top of your mat As you find some more space in this triangle position, continuing to notice where you can. Release expectations of what you previously have of downward dog, and every posture for that matter, and find something new. There is newness, a freshness, a quickening in this rebirth, and perhaps we imagine renewing ourselves each day. There's always something new to offer, new possibilities. Wonderful, wonderful work. From here, we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe crawling like a bear, using that bear pose as inspiration. To find ourselves in this wide-legged forward fold, bending your knees generously should you feel inclined, and really extending your chest, your heart center forward, perhaps thinking it's coming down through the earth and then back behind you, holding on to your ankles or the earth in front of you, or perhaps you're just here, holding on to your hips, bending your knees, then straightening them. Shaking your head yes and no. If you'd like, you can come to either side. Or maybe just rocking back and forth. Finding what feels good for you today. From here, we're coming into our low lunge on the left side. Really breathing into this back hip. Allowing yourself to open up through your heart chakra up to the sky. Seeking awareness of this open feeling. As we often contain ourselves during the day, how can you expand this ever so open canister of your upper body? Beautiful. Taking those hands back down, switching legs, coming into your low lunge on the other side. Squaring off the hips, opening the chest, opening the shoulders. Finding more than you thought possible, maybe a little movement, a little dance motion. Surprise yourself as we gently place our hands on the ground, coming into a chair pose. Maybe you created a little mountain in your mat. That's a beautiful thing. Bending your knees. Either sweeping your arms above you or airplaning them back. Ooh, beautiful work here. We're summoning the winds today. Awesome. Thinking about sinking your hips back and finding this parallel line rather than thinking about up and down of your chair. How can you deepen the posture in a way that expands your body horizontally rather than vertically? Beautiful. And slowly, slowly, slowly shake it out. Come on out of that. Our final pose for today is we experience this sense of building blocks coming into tree. So just placing one, the flat of your foot, which you can pick which one, on the mat, and bringing the opposite foot to either that little nub in between on the side of your knee, or perhaps bringing it to your inner thigh. Or if you'd like, staying here on the ground. Just finding this dristi, this sense of focus while surrendering. And if you'd like, really opening yourself up here, focusing on expansion. Ooh. And lifting your palms up towards the sky, welcoming a new energy. Giving and receiving this sense of expansion. Beautiful. Let's even it out and do the same thing on the other side. Now, if you're here, more power to you. It's best to know where you're at in your journey, and honoring that is the most important aspect of our own yogic journey, our own journey of life, just honoring where we're at. So let's continue to honor that wherever you are. Maybe you'd like a bit more of a challenge today, and maybe that sends you a little off balance, humbles you. We should be so lucky. Beautiful. Opening yourself up. Who knows what today may bring? Coming back to that breath, that anchor. Bringing your palms to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. The highest in me sees, respects, adores the highest in you.